Hi. Okay, so I get a lot of questions all the time on how much you should post, where you should post, what should you post, who should we post to, should we run ads? I get these questions all the time. And I was thinking about last night how grateful I am that we have so many agents that really care, that want to elevate what they do. So today, we're gonna talk a little bit about what you should be posting in general. So I've done talks in the past on like what your social media should look like. I've done some talks in the past on what your social media advertising should look like. So if you have more questions on that, go to YouTube, type up my name, and look up those. Okay, so sometimes people say that they notice they are posting and they're not getting any results, and they wonder, like, why does it matter? And if I need to keep posting, and I get questions if they should post this weekend, so that's what we're gonna talk about. All right, so for all the new people here, my name is Jessica Swing. I've been here for 6 years. I manage over 14 platforms and have a team remote of 8 people, an assistant, and also work with the marketing team who does a great job. And I wanna talk about that. If you see Andy's social media, you might notice that it is a lot of content that goes out, but there's a lot of people behind it, and there's been a lot of time invested. So when I first started, I did not know what I was doing in the slightest. It took learning the culture, it took learning the audience, and it took being consistent to really find out what those results are. So if you're thinking that you're gonna post tomorrow and you're gonna get 10 people that are reaching out to you, do not have that expectation. Now, I know some of you too are very professional and are like TikTok experts and you are like influencers. This is the basics. So if you're hearing this and I'm saying you need to post on certain platforms, that's great. You keep doing what you're doing and just continue to elevate. This picture right here too, some people say that I'm like Andy's paparazzi because I'm on stage just as much as him. And so it's kind of weird to be up here by myself, but just to get a little context of who I am and what we're gonna talk about. Okay, so I want you to think about what would your billboard look like if you were trying to attract people to your business? Like really think about it. What is the picture that you're going to use of yourself? Are you going to use a picture of yourself? What is the business name going to say? What is the call to action? How can people reach out to you? What colors are you going to use on your billboard? Think about that and think about, okay, if that's what my billboard was going to look like to attract people, why should your social media not look like that? Especially if a billboard, think about it, it's out maybe like for 5 months, you're paying $5,000 for it. Your social media is there for indefinite, and you can reshare that to all your resources. So be intentional about what you're posting and think about what does that visual look like. Okay, so if you know me, you know I love some facts. So if I say, yes, it's important, you're like, sure, why does it matter? Here's some facts for you, okay? Let me hear some facts. Facts. Thank you. All right, there we go. For one, you have credibility with this. So if you see here, it's a bunch of statistics on why it matters. The one I really want to emphasize is 90% of recruiters check LinkedIn before they even consider a candidate. So if people are searching for a job, they're looking at your background, and the same thing applies vice versa. If you see here, people are judging what your social media looks like, and they're screening people for candidates. So if you are someone that is looking for more people to join your team, they're also going to look at you. Why should they want to join your team? Okay, brand awareness. This says only 2.5 hours people are scrolling on social media. I know that's a lie. So for me, I know I scroll a lot more. But think about it. So if you are on social media scrolling and you're seeing something, and you see a post that catches your eye, instead of scrolling, why don't you post something to get other people's attention? So to me, it's like if you have a gym membership, people have gym memberships in here, pay for it, woo! And then you get it, and then you don't use it, and you're wasting money. I have done that. You're sitting here on social media scrolling, wasting time instead of utilizing it. So let's shift gears on how we actually can use it productively. Again, it can be your billboard, and it's free, and it follows people around. So people are looking at it, it's not just in one place. Another thing is the connection. As you can see here, people that have a positive experience with the brand on social media will recommend it to others. And this is an important one I want to talk about. Andy always says, like, go into your contact list and call people that you know. The same thing applies for social media. Reach out to those people that you're friends with. A lot of people say on Instagram you have up to like 3,000 followers. Some of y'all have more than that. Send a message to those people and make sure that you're reaching out not just via cell phone. And you never know who's actually looking, so this is like your direct market of opportunity. So for instance, someone could just had a child and may need life insurance and not even know it. Some people may have just lost a job and looking for an opportunity. So even if it feels like you're getting just a couple likes, all you really need is that one person that could change their life and change your life. And I know a lot of people in here are doing estate planning. And I have heard that people are searching you on your LinkedIn, on your social media profiles. Is that correct? Yes. So we got to make sure that we are amplifying that and making sure that you look credible. I'm going to do a PC shout out for Clay, that if you need a landing page, that's a great place to get your landing page to actually get a call to action to go from your social media to book clients, to book sales, to do recruiting. So definitely utilize that. Another thing is people are searching before booking an appointment. They're looking at who you are, and also people are looking for their jobs online. So for me, I was looking on social media, found this on LinkedIn, and bugged them to hire me. So that applies for other people as well. Another thing that's huge now too is that they're using it as a presence to use like testimonials and reviews. So think about it for like SEO, which is like search engine optimization. People are not using Google anymore to search you. They're searching on social media. Who has TikTok in here? Okay, and who gets stuck on TikTok Shop and they say all the reviews and you start buying stuff that you don't actually need? Thank y'all for being honest. I am like that too. So that's the same thing though, that translates to even more. So I'm gonna show you this example here. So they're not looking at dances, they're searching now on TikTok. Like for instance, for me, I was searching for cat toys because I have cats. And I now get tons of videos about it and links to buy those purchases and see the reviews. So now I have like 5 different toys from TikTok Shop for my cats. The other thing beyond that though is when people are looking at your content, they can actually see what people are searching and what is relatable to your content. So on the other side is Instagram, and they're actually making it a search engine where people, if you see this, building a successful business team is based on the content that we post. Where people are searching that, they can find Andy's content. So think about it in terms of what are people searching, what value and answers can you give them? Okay, so have I convinced you that it matters? Yes, give me a yes. There you go, thank you. All right, so, okay, if you're posting, why does it matter? What are things that people are doing that may be hurting your social media? Let's talk about it. Okay, so think about your social media as like a digital storefront. So if you're doing window shopping, what does your social media first impression look like? Does it look like this? Is it gonna scare people away? Are they gonna see it and not wanna know anything about what you do? Or are they gonna see it and gravitate to it? Are they gonna see what you're offering just from a glimpse and want to know more? So for instance, like the Macy's Day, or Macy's on Christmas on 5th Avenue, and you see their storefront and you see all the things, like doesn't that entice you to wanna go in? Okay, same thing applies here. You wanna make sure that your social media profile looks sharp and clean and gives them the ability to know that you're trustworthy and want to know more. Beyond that though, they have to see their front store. Also, once you get them in, what are you giving them? What is inside the store that makes them want to purchase? So another thing people do that you may want to work on is posting just to go viral or think, okay, I am only getting a couple likes, it doesn't matter. Well, what if that one person that sees your content is the person that's going to be tripling your business, helping you recruit? What if that person is going into home selling? It all matters that have that one person. So if you're making content just to go viral, you're losing the ability to follow people that have a relationship and build a community with them. If you see here, that is over 5 billion people on social media. You do not need all 5 billion. You really, in reality, as Andy says, need one more. Okay, so here, I just want you to look at this and see, like, for instance, I don't know how many thousands of people are in here right now, but even if you had 20 people, that's 20 people in here, people that you can connect with. That's a lot of value that's happening transactionally. So if you're getting discouraged, look at it from, like, the realist point of view. Okay. What are you posting? So if you're posting, for example, I don't know who this is. I randomly found this. There's no one in here. But if you're posting on your Facebook and it is your journal of the day and talking about all your inside thoughts, what impression, if it's like negative, if people is complaining, what impression is that going to give? Is that going to be someone that I want to go in business with? Is that someone I think that's going to help me grow personally, professionally? Probably not. And here's another one. Andy went to the Yankees game the other week and did the first ceremonial pitch, which was crazy. And when he was out there, I heard people booing behind us. And instantly I was like, I do not like that person. Why are they booing at my boss? I realized obviously it was the opposite team, but instantly that feeling doesn't give you that connection or likability. So even if you're posting things like the Yankees versus the Braves, I don't know a lot about sports, but just seeing this, I was like, I don't know if I want to be friends with them. It's quite negative. Does that make sense? When you're posting, if you're posting something that's cutting off other people and you're cutting off a whole population of people that may need your help based on silly things like this. Okay, so what can you do that would help your business when you post? All right. I want you to think about posting with strategy. So when you're thinking about it, if you're just posting and like, whatever happens, happens. I don't know if anyone will message me. I don't know if I care if anyone will message me. Think about it. What is the objective that you're wanting to accomplish? Are you trying to get more people on your team? Is that your first objective? Are you trying to sell? Are you trying to do both? Based on that is kind of where you want to put your energy on social media based on the demographic. So for selling, you're going to have a wider variety of people and an older demographic on Facebook. You're also going to have a lot of Facebook groups that you can connect with. Recruiting, if you're looking for like a younger team to recruit, a lot of the millennials and Gen Zs are on Instagram. Or if you're looking for just networking, business building, then go with LinkedIn. Also, if you're like, I have no idea what to post or where to even find things that I think are relatable, search people that you look up to and see what you post. So you obviously, I'm biased, but you can look up Andy Albright. You can look up National Agents Alliance. There's other people on here that you can look up to, especially like we have great agents here that are posting wonderfully. Terry Edwards, Olga Mathis, her team is posting a lot. John Beverly on TikTok. So look up people that you think that you could look up to and see what they're posting, and you can follow that inspiration. And the other thing is create it with intent. So what value are you giving them? What education are you giving these people? So here's some content pillars. If you're thinking, okay, now what exactly am I supposed to be saying when I post? 1, I like to break this down into our motto, have fun, make money, make a difference. So for us, have fun. You can post about the Alliance, post about the trips, post about Cabo. I will say, people posted so much in Cabo that when I was resharing the content, it actually restricted us from posting because it thought it was spam. So my expectation this weekend is that you all post such great photos that you can also post from AMPix, AMP-PIX, from our content, your content, that it flags us on all the social media platforms because it's so much. Got it? Okay. So post about the trips, post about the fun that you're having, post about the culture. That is why, part of the why that we do this. Here's some more examples. If you need stuff to look up our social media and see what we have to offer. The next thing is like making a difference. That is the emotional part. That's building the loyalty. Give the testimonials. Like, why does this matter to people? What is the connection that you're doing? Like, you're in the home changing people's lives. You can share that on social media with permission of people, but share like the stories and how you're actually making a difference. Here's some more examples here. And the other one is make money. So educational, you can show your success here. Give value to people? Why should they follow you? What can they learn from you? Obviously, too, if you're posting Federal Trade Commission, just be intentional that you can't post that you got a Lamborghini in 24 hours because you just blew up your business, right? And you're growing. Make it realistic and show the success that you're actually having and show people how they can do it. So, things to avoid. Don't be boring. Don't just post a video and they say, hey, how you doing? People are going to go off that immediately. Make sure that you're engaging with people. Also, I know you said post with intention, but don't try to sell someone every post, right? Like, you want to feel like you're multidimensional as a person, because you are. So don't just keep on putting that into people's face that they should be selling something, because it comes across as inauthentic. Ignoring engagement. A lot of things, like if people are commenting, respond back, but also comment on other people. Find groups, find that mutual connection of people. Look up Facebook groups that you can connect with people and make that relationship reciprocal. And avoiding analytics. So look at the content you're posting and seeing, okay, no one looked at that, like not even a single view. Maybe change gears and try different things until you see what works, and then keep on going in that direction. Okay. How to build momentum. I want you to start small. So it doesn't mean that you need to post every single day, but I want you to make a commitment and post like once a week, or hire someone to post once a week. If you want to learn how to hire someone, there's social media, YouTube videos that I've done to learn how to do that. Do a call to action. What is the intention? If you're trying to get them to your landing page to book an appointment, to build recruits, make sure that's clear on how they can find you. Don't make it a maze on how they can connect with you. If you don't have that, a simple thing to do is say, message me, get connected with me that way, and make sure that they continuously build that clear communication path. And then collaborate with others. So you can use our social media. Share Andy's stuff. Share the Alliance. Use our YouTube videos. Go to ampix.com. Make sure that you have us at your accessibility, and we're building ways where you can also grow your social media as well. Other content ideas that you can do. Look up the trends in the industry. Something that's important that's happening, you can reshare. Do personal stories. Give that touch about like what's something that happened this weekend. If you have a funny story that happened, share that. You can do Ask Me Anything posts. Get that expert attention on you to make you look like you're the credible source. And behind-the-scene glimpses. Brian Rojas does this a lot, of what his day-to-day looks like, and actually shows what happens behind the scenes. More ideas. Use our online resources, marketing collateral. Give anything, for instance, on LinkedIn, you have trending topics on the side. If you see it in our industry, see something about life insurance that's trending, reshare that and give your commentary to get more eyes on it. You can, on LinkedIn.com. You do it on there. On how-to guides, you can show like how you're an expert, teach people something, and then celebrate the achievements of your team. So if someone's winning Thailand on your team, share it, share the community, share the culture, and like how successful everyone's doing. Okay, so here's some more ways that you can repurpose our stuff. Reshare Andy's content, our YouTube. You can also use Canva as a resource to reshare graphics that have templates, so you can do educational stuff on there. Also, you can turn like our long YouTube videos into shorter videos, or reshare some of our shorter videos that we use from the calls, from like the TWC and the activity call. Okay, I gotta put this out there, is the FTC, so make sure that you're setting expectations that are realistic. So do not post that everyone can do this. They could, but you also have to show that they're putting the work to be successful. You can't just sit on your bed and do nothing and be successful, so make sure that's clear on what you're doing to be successful in that area. All right, so what does this look like this weekend? What is your billboard going to look like? I want everyone, imagine if everyone in here posted on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn about this weekend. What would that look like? So here's some examples of some pictures that you can pull from ours that'll be on our website. You can use your own, and think about, you post and everyone posts. People are gonna see that and see the magnitude of how much we're doing here at the Alliance. There's power in numbers, and I don't want you to forget that. And don't forget that people are seeing your stuff, they're watching it, and that might be that one post that makes them want to reach out. So I'm going to be looking for everyone to do that. And also, just to let you know that if you post and use our hashtag, Alliance Family Reunion, tag Andy, tag the Alliance, we are giving away a huge merch gift basket with even some books from here. Let me show you. Here's all the stuff that you're going to get from Dr. Ben Carson himself, some more books, some merchandise, and that will be announced on the Facebook group, so make sure you post on there. I'll post the winner who actually wins the gift basket. So can everyone do that for me? Post this weekend, one post at least. Yes, I'm going to be looking for it, okay? All right. Thank you, guys. That was our time.